Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the campus of Dracut High School here in Dracut, Massachusetts. Jason Roby here, along with the man, the myth, the legend, Marino, on the highlight guy. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. We are here for holiday tournament action. The last time we were here, Marino, this was a Dracut team that beat Chicopee on their way to the Elite Eight. They lost to eventual state Division II champion Oliver Ames, and their opponent here tonight, no stranger to postseason accolades. They were a Final Four team in Division V, and it should be a great matchup. What can you tell us tonight about this Dracut team as we get into this one?
I think tonight a big thing to check on will be secondary scoring. We all know what all-world Ashley Talbot can do. She finished that game at Oliver Ames with 39 points. Secondary scoring was rough that night. I think behind her next was Brody Gannon at 9. Brody's on the bench tonight with a sprained ankle. We don't know when she'll be coming back, so we'll see who else picks up the slack to help out Ashley. And another thing I want to see is who does the dirty work down low. With Cam Watkins graduating, who's going to be that dirt dog underneath doing all the hard work, rebounding and hitting the floor.
Yeah, that's a great point. Secondary scoring is not available tonight, and obviously losing that work on the glass. It's going to be tough sledding for this Dracut team as they head in against a Springfield International charter school. And oh, by the way, there are 7th graders on this roster, and we will see them tonight in action.
That's crazy to me. 7th graders playing varsity, but I guess that's the whole thing of a charter school. I mean, it started way back when. Who was it? Brianna Stefferson and Masconomet way back in the day.
Right.
And it looks like it's just going to keep continuing.
This is a team that was in Springfield that was 20-5 a year ago, as we mentioned, a Final Four competitor, losing by the last-second bucket, losing to the eventual state champion. And, of course, not to be outdone, this Dracut team was on a magical ride last year. They set the school record for wins with 21 victories. Talking to Coach Peter Witz, he's looking forward to defending that MVC conference title and also getting back to that state tournament. These games do count, Marino, in terms of
that's huge.
In terms of overall records, and so it should be interesting. I'm going to let Marino get down. He actually has the pregame announcing here, so we'll let him get to that business.
Be back in a minute.
All right. So we're going to meet the starting lineups for both teams here as we head into this one. Springfield International Charter School has Tyrone Reed. It's his 4th year, the Bulldogs. He was as we mentioned, they lost to Drury by 2 in the semifinals. He's also the volleyball coach there at Springfield International, and also, by the way, the MBCA Coach of the Year. So some accolades there. This is the Edmund Murphy Jr. Classic, Winter Classic, and we'll talk a little bit about Coach Murphy, longtime athletic director and coach here at Dracut High School. And the accolades, we'd need a program just dedicated to him in order to go through all those accolades. Very impressive list. As we mentioned last year, this is a Dracut team that was 21-4, the most wins in program history. There were some postseason awards that went with that as well. Merrimack Valley Conference champions, Division II, Massachusetts Division II Elite 8 finalist, and lost to eventual state champion Oliver Ames. First, Springfield International Charter School. First up is number 22, Alexa Davis. Number 1, Ileana Hodge, a defensive stalwart for the Bulldogs. Number 4 is Sarah Pierce, a team captain. Alicia Mitchell, a junior. And rounding out the starting five is number 21, Jayla Witherspoon. She is an 8th grader. So a freshman, an 8th grader, and 3 juniors, the starting five. And now, don't worry, the electric build was paid here. The Lady Middies now. Marine Kumas, number 1, the senior, getting the start for Coach Witz. Ramis Al-Assad, a junior guard, number 24. Number 13, a senior guard, is Mackenzie Murphy. Emma Felker, number 35. Your Marino say Beastie, that is her nickname. And Ashley Talbot, she picked up quite a few postseason accolades. We'll get to those in just a moment here. She, as Marino mentioned, 39 points in that Elite 8 game. It was a night for the ages, even though they came up just a bit short. We'll take this pause for the national anthem. We'll come right back in just a minute. All right, great to be back here with you. Great to be back in Dracut, Massachusetts. The Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. We are just about to get things underway. 3 officials will take the floor for this one. As we mentioned, a lot of times 2 officials in high school basketball. Sometimes Marino games get called a little tighter when you have 3 stripes out on the floor.
Oh, yeah, 6 eyes out there, you can catch a lot more. Or it gives you more people to yell at when they don't catch stuff.
This is true. We'll see if the balcony Muppets are here in effect tonight at the Dracut High School. Steve Cody on the moving pictures. You are watching via the highlight guy. Just about ready to do jump ball. And Marina, you talked about how this is a Dracut team that a little bit short-staffed here tonight in terms of, you know, who will be on the floor for them as the season progresses.
It'd be interesting to see. You look at their starting 5. Corinne Kumas was someone who battled injuries last year. Didn't see a lot on the floor. You know, Mackenzie Murphy's worked hard right there. Lamise, she's a defensive specialist, but see if she's added scoring to her, her game this year.
Got to be careful there. She gets called for the cheap one. They're going to put a lot of pressure on this team right from the get-go. But a personal foul there at the start. That ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be tipped. Referees talk it over, and there in the early going is the benefit of having the 3 officials. They got that one right. Murphy will inbound the ball to the aforementioned Talbot. She'll pick it up in the backcourt. They'll pack the lane. Pressure on ball. Backline defense fired from the outside. Back iron, no. Rebound gathered there by Davis. But then Ashley on the spot. And they're going to say backcourt violation.
Well, that's a tough one. Loose ball, how it comes backcourt, unless they're saying no one from Drake could touch it when it off the rim. I don't know.
Alexa Davis gets the ball into number 12. That's Alicia Missel. She is a junior. And another quick foul there. Corinne Kumas will pick up her first personal. So 2 quick team fouls against the Lady Middies. And if that's any indication as to how this one's going to go, we'll get out of here at about 12:30 tonight.
I don't know. We may be here until the second game on Thursday.
Ball is inbounded there, top of the key. Good pressure on ball from the outside. Back iron, no. Davis missed. Clearing the board there with the Lady Middies. And they'll set up in their half-court offense. Talbot, crossover dribble, spin move in the paint, kick out, fired from the outside. Kumis, no. And the third team foul, it's going to go against Emma Felker. And Coach Witz has seen about enough of this. 3 quick team fouls on the Lady Middies.
Well, he'll be going to his freshman on the bench pretty soon the way this is going.
So I talked to Coach Witz a couple of days ago, and we spoke about the key additions to this team, and there are a number of names, and as you mentioned, he's gonna get to those names sooner rather than later.
Well, one of the big ones that came back after she missed last year was Amaya Alcazar. She's one that can go down, and she can do a lot of that dirty work, and she has height.
Yeah, senior center, right? She can give them a little bit of length, and it seems like in the early going here, number 22, Alexa Davis, who's averaging 14 points a game for this 3-0 Springfield International Charter School team, they're going to have to do some damage on the boards, especially if they continue to miss from the outside. Get some full court pressure here provided. Looks like a 1-2-2 press applied by the Lady Middies. And they'll look to reverse the floor if they can. Steal there by Talbot. Nice bounce pass, recognizing on the backside. No, that shot was bothered there by the length of Mitchell. And back the other way comes the Springfield Charter School. Good quick hands there by Ashley. She'd be wise to be careful the way that this one's being called. It'll go off of her hand, and the Bulldogs will take possession. Inbound, guarded closely there, over the top, and an offensive foul. Interesting call there is Alicia Mitchell. Looked like she had established position. Maybe a little hip check.
Looked good from up here. That's one of my no blood, no foul type calls, but you saw it different.
Crossover dribble. Talbot goes to the left, couldn't get it to go. And again, no second. Oh, that second chance opportunity comes. Little leather souffle there. And good hustle by the Bulldogs. And they're going to say she stepped on the sideline. So Dracut very fortunate there as the Bulldogs had the numbers.
See how they're going. Looks a little shaky offensively. 0-4 from the field right now.
Talbot side iron, no. 3-point attempt is no good. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. Crossover dribble over half court. Hodge, a defensive stalwart in her own right, averaging almost 4 steals a game. Mitchell on the post, and good denial defense there on the low block. That was Murphy. Pretty pass there. Got to finish those bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll get a jump ball call. Possession will go to
No middies.
Lady Middies.
Well, 0-6 now. 0 for 6 from the floor, but like you said, that was an easy bunny. It looked like it caught Felker by surprise on the pass.
Well, this is just the second game of the year for the Lady Middies as they are 1-0. And I'm guessing a lot of their starters didn't play as it was a blowout victory. Nice rebound there underneath and on the board first of the Bulldogs. That's Alexa Davis. She averages about 14 points a game, does the junior. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. And what Bedford is doing here is, or rather what Springfield is doing, a little Freudian slip there. Springfield is packing that lane. They're putting pressure on the ball. They have a 4-back look. And that's part of the reason why Dracut is not getting many second chance opportunities. Nia Richardson comes in. Freshman transfer. Skip pass across the way. Back up top, Hodge.
Nice
Good
defense.
denial, yeah, right there. The runner, no good off the glass. And that length is just proving to be very difficult, and thrown to the ground there. And things are getting a little bit physical down there underneath.
I like it. I like when it gets physical. See who wants it more.
Back the other way come the Lady Middies. They are down 2-0 early going of this one. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. Yahtzee. Yeah, nice make there by Talbot. Once again, this pressure being applied. And another foul. Looked like she held her up there. That's going to go against Mackenzie Murphy.
That's 14 fouls already.
So Murphy will check out, and Kiara Cook will check in. The junior guard will get her first action. And all alone there, a little miscommunication. Oh, and a travel call. So pretty sloppy in the early going here, Marino, of this one.
Very much. I don't know if it's nerves. Still sleeping off, the holiday feast from the weekend.
I know I am. 4:32 to go in the first quarter of this one as Talbot goes back to the left side, runner in the lane, and does the work herself. And again, all alone on the other end. This time no travel, but couldn't get the bunny to go.
Oh,
goes off of the Dracut, yeah.
She went for the rebound and just didn't settle and rolled off her back out of bounds. But something's going on in that press where somebody's not getting back.
Well, that's twice Polka's found herself behind the defense. She'll get it on the baseline, use the right foot to pivot. Goes back to the baseline, able to get it to Richardson.
Nice deflection by Felker on the shot. Ooh.
Yeah, leather souffle, and back the other way comes Ashley. Talbot now. Euro step in the paint.
Nice job.
Chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And she's got 6.
That's great transition off great defense right there. Amaya with the big block, and Ashley's off to the races.
So good defense leads to that bucket, as Marino mentioned, and good job interior getting that block shot.
That could be the key in Amaya right there, getting her footing back, getting her timing and her game back after having last year off. And she could do a lot of that work down low that Watkins did last year.
Jada Polk will check out, and Haley Moore and the freshman will check in for the Bulldogs. Back iron, Talbot, no good. Here comes Hodge. Guarded closely there. Good defense by Al-Assad. The runner in the lane, another block shot.
There's 2.
And Talbot will reward her on the other end. Oh, couldn't get it to go. And something tells me, Marino, there's going to be a lot of layup practice in the coming days for both of these teams.
Oh, yeah. In between this and Thursday, I'm sure Woodsy's going to have Coach Woods practice nothing but layups. But right there's a little bit of a difference maker. And Maya back there playing defense. People may not going to be as confident to go into the paint.
Yeah, Alcazar was a couple of block shots there, providing, as you mentioned before, some length in the paint and bothering those shots and coming away with a couple of blocks. And those lead to transition points, which is how the Middies make their hay.
We hope they lead to transition points.
Right. Potential points. We'll go with that. As mentioned, this Dracut Lady Middy team 1-0 on the season, a 71-20 victory over Lawrence. So not sure how much work the starters got in that one. So really probably their first real challenge coming here tonight. Winner will play the Colonels of South High Community School out of Worcester. They were a Sweet 16 team a year ago. They had a 20-2 record. So some good teams here in this tournament. Getting pestered there. We'll see if they can get it over the timeline. And another steal. Talbot comes back the other way. Does a nice job. Little dipsy-do underneath. No. Rebound back to Mitchell. And here come the Bulldogs. Oh, and a pretty bounce pass. Another block shot. They're going to say she got her on the arm.
Hey, you know what? It's a foul, but I give her the hustle to get back there to stop it. Like you said, it was a great Great give and go by Springfield on that play.
Yeah, that was Haley Morin, the freshman. No dribbles on that transition opportunity. Quick bounce pass. And as a result, Hodge will go to the line for a pair of free throws. 3:17 to go, 6-2 Lady Midi advantage. Hodge back irons the first. She'll get a second. So we'll have to pay particular close attention on this box out here. First opportunity we've had to see a free throw by the Bulldogs, and we'll see how the box out goes. Another back iron there. It looks like we're going to get a lane violation, and I think we are. I saw it as the hand with the fingertips of number 31, Alcazar. She touched the paint. So Hodge will get a third opportunity. And the same result, but this time underneath cleaning it up was Alicia Mitchell. And so she is on the board. 6-4 Lady Middies now. Another pull-up jumper from the elbow.
And one.
Wow. And Talbot has found her spot, Marino.
It does. And move in instead of having to shoot threes, just right there at either elbow. She's finding it, and she got it.
Well, they're putting pressure on ball, but the rest of the players, they have a foot in the paint, but they're back towards the baseline, which allows Talbot to make that shot as she completes the three-point play. She's got 9 so far here in the first quarter. All 9 to be exact. And another 2-on-1 here, potentially. Dribble drive, good help defense there on the baseline by Alcazar. Back the other way come the Lady Middies. Nice delay step there. Fired from the outside. Yahtzee! Felker from distance.
That's what they could need to get the first one, and they could just go on a run.
Side iron there. Rebound goes to Talbot, and she'll run and has a player out in front. Oh, tripped up. No whistle. Ball still in play. Talbot, no. And another potential steal. Talbot couldn't hold on. Another missed rebound, and great job going under by Al-Assad.
Back and forth they go.
She thought about it, did Talbot. She gave it up. Air ball fired from the left baseline by Felker. Be interesting to see what kind of condition both of these teams are in as they try to keep up this frenetic pace. Skip pass out to the edge, no. But another offensive board there by Alicia Mitchell.
Mitchell just had great position on that one. There was nothing Alcazar could do. Mitchell got the position. Academic after that.
Mitchell's got 4. No, and another rebound. Not sure what the stoppage is here.
Oh, looks somebody.
Oh, yeah, we have an
hit
injury.
in the mouth.
Yep, have an injury, and there's blood, so they have to stop it. The training staff for the Lady Middies will take a look. Not sure if she got hit in the mouth or the nose. Hope she's okay. Lady Middies will fall back on defense. They'll pick up in the half court. 1:15 to go here, first quarter, 12-6 Lady Middies. 16 seconds on the shot clock. And they're gonna call it on the floor again against Alcazar.
It's her second, I believe.
It is her second personal foul. And touch foul there, Marino.
That's tough.
That's an iffy. Nobody guarding the inbound. Going over the top, and guess whose hands were there? It was Talbot, and they're gonna call number 12, Alicia Mitchell, on the reach in, and she's got 2. So another cheap foul. And those are the ones that'll keep coaches up at night. 1 minute to go here.
Coach Witch went into his bench, brought in junior Riley Fahey and freshman Cassidy Sangden.
And there's a pretty no-look pass to number 11, Fahey, as you just mentioned. It was a behind-the-back offering from Talbot. So Fahey is on the board. Runner, no. In the paint, kick out, chance for a three-pointer. Yes, knocked down there by the freshman Ileana Hodge. And she's got a three-pointer in the books. Talbot now using the left hand, working against Hodge. Picks up the ball, pick. Back up top it comes. Guarded there by Witherspoon. Behind the back. And we're going to get a foul called against number 12, Alicia Mitchell. And don't look now, but by my count, that's Mitchell's third personal foul, and she'll come to the bench. That's a huge foul, Marino.
Especially with Davis still here being worked on by the training staff. That's their down low game right there with those two.
Blocking foul called, but the blocking foul is going to go against Dracut, so player controlled. And if
that's
I'm not,
three.
That's three.
Three on Amaya.
Alcazar, yeah.
Moving pick, they called, moving screen on that one.
It looked to be. So she'll come to the bench. So
looks like they're looking for a trainer or another one for Springfield.
So ball is tied up, but on the possession, it'll go back to Springfield. We call them Springfield. I believe there's 6 high schools in Springfield, if I'm not mistaken, but this is Springfield International Charter School. That one fired from well behind the three-point stripe. So we're going to head to the second quarter. Lady Middies have a 14-9 early advantage. Your initial thoughts here on this one, Marino?
Sloppy. Starting out 0 for 6 from the floor. Right now with Gannon out, the secondary scoring or other looks to take some of the pressure off Ashley. Does it look like Talbot's not going to come off the floor tonight? You don't want to tire her out in December. So, just see what happens. But right now, just a little sloppy. Like you said, what they have a couple, they're pressing and nobody's back. 2 easy breakaway opportunities. They're lucky. I think they missed on both. But mental mistakes. So.
Yeah, you really can't get behind when you're pressing. You can't let anybody behind you. The old football adage, right. Deep is the deepest. And a couple of times there, the Lady Bulldogs found themselves all alone and missed some easy layups. So obviously Dracut very fortunate to be up 14-9 in this one. Foul trouble rearing its ugly head in this one. Both teams' bigs have 3 personals each. Mitchell and Alcazar for Dracut. So we'll see how that comes into effect. Maybe more of a run and gun style now with some of the size on the bench.
We'll see what happens. And again, the games like these, this is with Gannon. This is her 4th year on varsity. Hurts not having her out there with her senior leadership.
No doubt about that. As number 23, Anaya Richardson, the transfer freshman, gets called for the travel. So shot clock will reset. Ball comes into Al-Assad. She works top of the key. Gets it over to Talbot. Talbot thought about it. Left-hand dribble back into the baseline. She's not shy, but hits nothing was Felker. And back the other way come the Bulldogs. This is Richardson, and no call there.
6 eyes missed that one.
Back iron, Talbot on the rebound. So the crowd wanted a call there. And Ashley can't get the call, but in the land of the Giants was Al-Assad. She couldn't get it to go. But
good work.
Now, doing some good work on the boards here.
Staying in there, being tough, getting the nose dirty.
Looks like that's going to be Hodge's 2nd foul.
Now, these are the things we talked about. Very good defensive player. Now she can hone in and refine those offensive skills a little bit.
Well, she's had a couple of looks in the early going here, and if she can become that secondary scorer, that certainly would go a long way to giving Talbot a little bit more breathing room on the offensive end. 2 out of 2 for Al-Assad. And they had a trap
There
going
it is.
early on, and there's the steal. And again, no call on that one. A 3-on-1 opportunity. Wraparound pass out of my kitchen. They're going to say it was a foul. And Coach Witz can't believe it. A little bit of body there after the block shot.
Good hustle getting back.
And one of the things you see there is when you're on that fast break, coaches will tell you stop at the foul line to draw the defender. Then you have a two-way go on that bounce pass. She took it to the hoop, only had one way she could go, allowed Dracut to get back into that passing lane to block the shot. And the side of the backboard there for Richardson, she misses. She'll get a second.
Layups and free throws are the theme for practice this week.
Richardson 1 out of 2. And they'll fall back and pick up in the half court. Fired from the outside, no rebound there, and a good one for Felker. She goes up hard.
It's good work on the boards, how to use her size.
That 1-2-1-1 press now, and
So I think that's the second on Murph.
I believe it will be Mackenzie's second personal,
But
and they're in the bonus.
oh yeah.
Here. So this will be number 21, Jayla Witherspoon, the 8th grader's first attempt from the line. I don't know if she called glass, but she earned a second one. 18-11, sorry, go ahead.
That's fine. I think on free throws they should have to call glass.
Well, she did twice.
She got it.
So there it is.
Someone's been working with her to say shoot for the square, and it's working. Great ball movement.
Oh, and rewarded there with a nice make was Murphy.
Fantastic ball movement by the girls on that one to get the open shot.
Wow, and a travel call there. So a little bit of inconsistency here, Marino.
That was a great shoulder block right there. I thought she was on the 1 yard line going for 6, but they called the travel instead.
6:10 to go here. 21-12, a great Rush album as the Lady Middies work the ball around the perimeter, and a nice dipsy-do up and under for Talbot. Looked like she had Murphy open in the back and the corner there, but meeting of the minds here. They'll talk it over, and it looks like Springfield will get possession.
I thought it went off Ashley's hands, but she's protesting she didn't touch it.
Yeah, Coach Reed had a few choice words. He disagreed as well, and jump ball called here on this one. So the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yep.
Bulldogs will take possession about 10 feet from where they just were. That's one way to advance the basketball.
Hey, you know what? It's early season for the refs, too.
It is indeed, and it's a difficult job. I would not want to, in today's day and age,
Yes.
definitely not an easy task. Certainly not doing it for the money.
No, they don't get paid enough.
Ashley Talbot starting things off, and from the outside was Felker.
All right.
She's got a pair of three-pointers to go with her deuce. 8 points on the night so far for Felker.
So they're good hustle by Talbot.
This will be Giovanna Mars, the 7th grader. That's right. Don't adjust that dial. It is a 7th grader on the floor there. And Coach Reed says he has great confidence in his 7th graders. Runner in the lane, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to head to the line. A blocking call there. Looks like 10, so it'll be double bonus. As Mars will head to the line for 2.
The way they're fouling, I wonder if any of the Dracut Girl alumni here since it's Christmas break. Witzy can pull out their old uniforms for them.
Any eligibility left? Back iron there for Mars. Well, we were saying we were going to be here for a long time with all the fouls being called. We might get to leave early. There might be nobody left to play.
Come down to like a game of 21. Knockout.
Mars 1 out of 2 for the 7th grader as she will check out, and Haley Moore and the freshman will check back in. 5:04 to go. First half action here in the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. Honor of the longtime coach and athletic director here at Dracut. Ball gets worked around the perimeter. Nice patience by the Lady Middies.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead. That was a nice cut.
That was a nice cut, nice look. There you go.
Great work on the boards by Felker, and Marino there maybe is your second scorer.
Yeah. Oh, they got that one.
Yeah, we could see that from here. It looked like Anaya Richardson came with the forearm there to try and clear the baseline. That'll be Richardson's second personal.
That's what Al-Assad does. That's that defense she plays.
A lot of stagnant feet here as Lady Middies fortunate to get that in. Nice rebound there by Talbot. She'll bring things back out, set it back up.
One thing they are doing, they move well to find the ball on the offensive glass.
And a carry call. I haven't seen one of those in quite some time. A little delayed step there, and Alexa Davis, the junior, kind of carried it over. So the turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Middies. Showing pretty good patience, 20 on the shot clock. Fired from the outside. Yes, another for Felker.
She is finding the stroke right now.
She's got 10 here in the second quarter, 13 overall. Lead all scorers. And right now, it looked like Richardson lost some control. She'll turn the ball over. And a good timeout call here by Coach Reed. He wants to talk it over with his Lady Bulldogs. 31-13. 3:50 to go here, first half action. Jason Roby calling the action for you along with Marino on the color. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures with the highlight guy. We're happy to be bringing you all of the action here from the Edmund Murphy Holiday Classic. And hey fans, if you're looking to have your games filmed or live streamed, or you're looking to create a highlight video for college sports, go to thehighlightguy.com for all details, or you can email Steve at thehighlightguy.com. That's Steve at thehighlightguy.com. So, what have we learned here so far? 31-13, early season. Certainly not like it's going to look in late February.
No, late February rotations will be down. Hopefully Gannon's ankle's not a problem. She's back. But right now, what it looks like they're doing, Felker's kind of settled down, got her shot going. She's hitting the glass, so that's helping out. Al-Assad's defense, so it looks like things have settled down on that aspect.
Oh, it was a good intention there as ball gets knocked around a little. Rebound goes to Talbot. She'll bring things back out. She'll fire. No. Rebound there by Murphy. So Lady Middies getting some good bounces here.
Good bounces. They are crashing the glass, and they're finding the spots.
Haley Moore going to get called for the foul. She'll take a seat and give way to Jada Polk.
Now they say rebound is a lot of want. So as Springfield's standing around just waiting for the ball to come down, Dracut's taking the opportunities, cutting the lane, finding the open spot, and going for it.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is knocked down by Al-Assad. She is 3 out of 3 so far here this evening. Of course, I just jinxed her.
Oh, there you go.
Excellent. See, I had to counter the counter.
There you go.
and
a great steal.
Great steal there, followed up by Murph. And The Bulldogs having some trouble here with this full court pressure. And that foul's going to go against Felker. That'll be her third personal.
This right here, I think, is a good showing of, yep, 7th, 8th graders. They got a great future, great potential. But you get them out there with kids that have a little older, mature a little bit more, played at this level.
They're going to call a 10-second violation there, so I spoke too early. So we got a carry call, we got 10-second violations. We're seeing a little bit of everything here. But this is great film for coaches to look at here in the coming weeks, the things that you need to work on that you really don't have to worry about in the latter parts of the season. You tend to see those things showing up early.
I'm going to have to reach out to IBO Board 95 referee president John Rafferty and find out if they made a deal that they got to look at more of these carries, travels, 10-second
Yeah,
calls.
it could be. Points of emphasis, they call them, as heading to the hoop there was Talbot. But yeah, you're right, Marino. They do have points of emphasis every year, things they really want to take a look at. And that could very well be as Witherspoon gets called for her first personal. Talbot heads to the line, or her second personal, excuse me. Knocks down the first. Fahey will check in, as will Alcazar. Kumis and Felker will head to the bench. 2 out of 2 there for Talbot. Polk will come out. No, it wasn't Polk. It was Witherspoon. She'll check out. And back the other way come the Bulldogs. That ball tipped by Ashley had to be saved, and she doesn't have the numbers. Let's see what she does with it. She'll take it anyway. The runner in the lane is good. Took it right at Richardson. Forcing her left. Good movement there. Pull-up jumper, baseline, no. And a good box out there, but you got to grab the ball too.
Got to put the hands up when you rebound.
And that one's going to go against Mackenzie Murphy. The senior guard picks up her third personal. So awareness too, right, Marino, in the game. Like when you have the other team's bigs in foul trouble, you don't want to get your bigs in foul trouble as well.
Right.
And again, probably a point of emphasis for Coach Witz as they head into practice. Felker has been having her way there in the paint. And she picked up a couple of personals, but really got to be aware as rattling in the second.
Yeah, they got to be careful.
Mars.
Nice look by Ash.
Ooh.
Good defense there.
39-15 Lady Middies. They'll run a play underneath their basket. Talking to Coach Reed in the pregame, he said, look, he goes, we're a Division 5 team. We got to see how we do against better competition, and that's why they're here. Good hustle.
Oh.
Lost her footing there. But a good hustle play by Giovanna Mars, the 7th grader. So a good challenge for Coach Reed and his Bulldogs facing a Division II Elite 8 team on their home court. Ball worked around the perimeter. Cook. Fahey tried the bounce pass, couldn't get it to go, but Johnny on the spot was Ashley Talbot, and she's in again for the bucket.
All right, looks like he's calling the Dogs off. No press, just having them go back. Great job by Alcazar influencing the shot. Got to get position.
Good strong move there by Polk. She's on the board. And another pretty move there by Ashley Talbot.
Just like a hot knife cutting through butter, how she's shedding all those defenders.
She's got 10 in the second quarter alone. 19 total. Talbot comes away with the ball. Got it over to Alcazar, but couldn't handle it. And back the other way comes Springfield International. Good strong move and a block shot there, late call. And it looked like Alcazar got all ball. But that's going to be her 4th personal. So that is huge. And going to the line is Alexa Davis, the junior, averaging 14 points per game.
Look clean from up here, especially compared to some of the stuff they have let go.
So Talbot will get her first break, as will Alcazar. She'll head out with 4 personals. Davis, second free throw opportunity is no good. And good positioning there on the board by Sandin. Foul's going to go against Giovanna Mars on the reach in. She's got good quick hands, just a little too aggressive. And as a result, we'll see Al Assad head back to the free throw line. Oof. Probably should have said something prior to that attempt, but I think you have to wait for the second one, really, if you're going to do that. See, I just did. There you go. 1 out of 2, 4 out of 5 for the junior guard, Al Assad. .30 seconds to go here in the first half of this one. And fired from way downtown. That was Alexa Davis. So she's got 5 points. Shot clock turned off here. Ooh. Little motion out here around half court. Al Assad. Ball goes off her foot. She's able to gather it. We'll see if we get a jump ball call. We do. Possession will go to the Lady Middies. 4 seconds to go. We'll see what Coach Witz has dialed up here
for the future, because right now you're looking at the future of the program with everyone who's out there, all underclassmen.
Got to get it in. Ball's on the floor. 1, and that will do it. First half action here. We'll go to the locker rooms. Your score, the Lady Middies 44 and Springfield International Charter School 20. You are watching Dracut Lady Middie basketball on the Highlight Guy. We're going to take a little break here, intermission. We'll be back to go over some of the first half stats, break down things for you, and go get some popcorn. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the campus of Dracut High School. We're here for the Edmund Murphy Jr. Winter Classic in honor of the longtime coach and athletic director, Edmund Murphy. And if you didn't have a chance to read a little bit of the history behind Coach Murphy, it's a pretty impressive list of accolades. He was a dedicated teacher and coach of football, basketball, baseball, and track. As we mentioned, he was also the AD. He graduated from Holy Cross and captained the football team in an historic win over Boston College in December of '42. He achieved second-team All-America, first-team All-East, and played in the East-West Shrine Game. Served his country as a first lieutenant in the 1st Marine Division. At the time of his discharge, he had attained the rank of captain. He was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. We won't hold that against him. That's a pretty impressive thing, though. But he accepted the head coaching position at Dracut in '46 and remained head coach until 1992. That's 47 years, folks. You don't see that much anymore. He won 11 league championship titles. His '88 team captured the Super Bowl title with a 23-6 victory over Beverly. He compiled a record of 247, 175, and 16 with 104 shutouts. And he holds the Massachusetts record for games won by a coach whose career was devoted to a single high school. And just so you know, check this out. He was inducted in the Massachusetts High School Football Coaches Hall of Fame, the Holy Cross Hall of Fame and Ring of Honor, the Lowell High School Hall of Fame, and the Dracut High School Hall of Fame. So that is quite the long list of accolades, and I'm sure his family extremely proud to have this tournament named after him. We are starting second half action here now as the Bulldogs will do the honors. Hodge working against pressure at the top of the key. They will work the ball around, fired from the outside, and another bank shot there on the three-point offering for Alexa Davis. She had 3 points in the first half and just matched that with the first possession here in the second half. Lady Middies working the ball around the perimeter. Fired from the outside, front iron no, but getting her own rebound, quickly getting it back over to Murphy. She'll back iron no. Offensive rebound, another one, and great job by Felker on the glass.
I love the fact, takes it, goes right back up, doesn't kick it out for a three. You're already down low, go up, get the contact, get to the line.
That foul will go against Sarah Pierce. That is her first. Felker hits the first. She had 13 points in the first half. Good showing by the senior forward. 2 out of 2 for Felker. Full court pressure or press being applied here. 1-2-1-1 press. And the runner on the baseline was defended there by Kumas. And she fouled. That'll send Jalen Witherspoon, the 8th grader, to the line.
And there's another one at Dracut Biggs with a third person.
Back iron no good. As checking in is Riley Fahey. And Kumas will have a seat. And you're right, 3 fouls there on Kumas. 46-23, 7:01 to go here, third quarter. 0 for 2, good positioning underneath there by Fahey, who just checked in. Nice pass. And it looks like she's gonna get called for the travel. Ashley turns it over. Thought about that pass to the baseline, quick ball fake, and maybe drag that pivot foot just a hair.
Unforced turnovers are the worst.
Davis will check the ball in, and here comes that press again. And good denial defense, and they're gonna call Talbot on the foul.
Saying she was on the arm.
So Ashley will pick up, I believe, her first. Team second here. And Talbot with the steal.
Great luck.
Nice hesitation, got to finish that. Murphy reversed all the way back around. into the corner. No, but another rebound by Fahey. Doing good work on the glass. Al-Assad had a good look, couldn't finish it. Back the other way. No foul called. Save there, and that ball will go out of bounds off of the Bulldogs.
I mean, it's confusing up here trying to figure out what these refs are going to call. It's got to be even worse for them on the floor.
46-23. Lady Middies have doubled up. Springfield, Talbot gets swatted. It'll go off of Talbot and back the other way. Bulldog ball. Baseball pass. Finds the long reach of Mitchell. They get it over to the left baseline. Nice bounce pass in the paint and a good finish there by Pierce. Al-Assad, Talbot, and again that little hesitation. That time, no travel call. It'll go off a paw of a Bulldog. Quick shot there, no. Top of the backboard, no whistle.
Six Eyes missed that one.
And that's going to go off of the hands, looked like 22, Davis. So 17 seconds on the shot clock as checking in will be Alana Chambers.
Coming out sloppy again.
Al-Assad gets it over to Murphy. Murphy back up top to Talbot, back to Murphy. She thought about it. Runner in the lane, no good for the lefty, and that's going to go off of the Lady Middies. And they'll stick around with their 1-2-1-1 full court pressure here. Baseball pass, long, complete. Chambers. Delay, guarded there by Talbot. Gets it back up top to Witherspoon. And a long three-point shot is knocked down by Alexa Davis.
Timeout, Dracut.
Davis has 3 3-point shots. She's got 11 to lead all Springfield International scorers. So 46-28, Lady Middies. So still some sloppy play here in the early going of this second half.
Sloppy, disjointed, don't look like they're all on the same page offensively.
And how important is it, Marino, to get that gelling of your team to kind of figure out what your rotation is as you progress through your season? You know, how many combinations of players do you work through before you get to that mesh?
You got to find the right ones. I mean, coming back from last year, the battle-tested ones are Felker, Talbot, Gannon, who again is out, and Al-Assad. Those are the four that the most battle-tested that went through everything last year.
So you have to wonder if, you know, the loss of Fevry and Watkins, first-team All-MVC players, you have to wonder if who's going to kind of fill those roles. Were they maybe the glue that made that mesh occur, and who's going to assume that role as the season progresses?
Looks like Felker's picked up on some of that, you know, with what we've seen tonight. She's crashed the boards, played some defense. And again, with Brody Gannon out, that's a loss. But yeah, who else? Like Fevry, Tatiana had that all-around game. Who's going to have that to help them?
Felker, the runner in the lane. That shot was blocked. Ball on the floor, scrum. And they're going to call a jump ball.
Well, that's good dirt dog work there by Riley Fahey to get down to tie that ball up.
Lady Middies will get possession under the hoop, trying to inbound the ball. Nice bounce pass there on the block. Into the land of the Giants. Kick out. And Ashley going to get called for another travel. She disagrees with it. Unfortunately, her opinion doesn't matter in this case.
No, neither does Coach Witz's. There's another unforced error that helps out the Middies. Keeps the ball under the hoop for them.
And that will come as a result of Talbot playing deep third defense stepping in that passing lane, and it was airmailed into the stands. So turnover for turnover here. Talbot now on the left side. She'll drive, kick out, and that's a good look there. Felker's knocked that shot down earlier. Oh, and a good heads-up play
Very
there.
heads up. Oh, no, we kept it Dracut.
He pointed that way, but
was her foot on the line? I don't know. We don't have the 3 seconds.
Okay, a 3-second violation. So maybe a makeup call, I don't know. Fahey gets called for the 3-second violation, and the 1-2-1-1 pressure continues. Trap there on the baseline. Nice crossover dribble. Got to get it over that timeline, and it's going to be close. You had a 3-on-1. Back the other way, 3-on-1. Nice bounce pass back in the lane. Al-Assad couldn't handle it. Elbow. No. Did they get a piece of it? They say they did. All three referees agree, so that shot was blocked on the elbow.
See, that's last year. That's 2 points for this team. You had a 3-on-1 break. Best player had the ball in her hand. She made a nice pass and then ended up getting an air ball.
Nice pick on the ball and the pick and roll, and oh! There. So,
I guess it depends which ref's under the hoop on who's going to let things go and who's not.
I thought I heard arm being slapped, but they said it was ball, so Dracut will get possession. Nice pass there. Outside shot, no.
It's a good look.
Felker get
Nice
the rebound.
look.
Oh, leather souffle. Getting a little sloppy here. She could have hit the pause button on your computer there, Steve. So back and forth we go. Anything you can do, I can do worse.
I don't know, maybe they think the winner of the turnover battles wins the game. I'm not sure.
46-28, 3:48 to go here, third quarter. Pull-up jumper from the elbow, couldn't get it to go, clearing the glass there, but a steal. Murphy found Talbot in the corner, went off the top of the backboard, and yeah, let's do it again.
It was a great rebound and look by Murph. Just shot's not falling. No, even the elbow shot for Ashley's not falling.
Running the floor well as Mars was bothered there, pestered by Al-Assad. Talbot now working the point. Oh! You don't see that happen too often.
Nope.
And Al-Assad was double teamed there, just at the elbow extended. Tried to split that double team. If you look to her left, had Murphy open. And you're right, that's something they won't miss as this season progresses.
Keep working.
Murphy inbounds the ball to Al-Assad. Crossover dribble, here comes the double, and she found it that time. And that was a good look. Al-Assad goes into the land of the Giants, couldn't get it to go. And a 3-on-none here is back the other way and missing the layup. And another steal.
That's where you got to be heads up. You got to look. Whoever, I didn't catch the number for Springfield, but she set that up. She was sitting there waiting, reading like a safety in football, reading that quarterback's eyes. She set that one up.
Not checking the stat book for turnovers on this one is
I think you'd run out of ink.
exactly right. Oh, and the runner in the lane, it was initially blocked. And
that looked like all ball until the follow through. I think the follow through is what caused the foul.
If it was the NBA, it was Mitchell going straight up, and Talbot went into Mitchell. But so Ashley has her first point of the third quarter. And 2 out of 2 for the senior captain.
One thing that could help this team when they're getting in these breaks and stuff's not happening. She's out. She hurt the knee last year. She's still coming back. Is Meadow Pacheco.
Yeah.
She has a great handle, and she's the type that if she comes back in January, like they told me before the game, she's the type that she can bring the ball up, and they can run stuff for Ashley off picks, hide her, maybe generate her some shots where it's not all in Ashley's hands to have to do everything.
Player-controlled foul there by Al-Assad, and yeah, I think you're right. We're going to bring up a great point. Is as this season progresses, they're going to have to find second and third options to not just to free up Talbot, but to give her a break.
Exactly.
You can't stay on the floor for the length of a season,
especially when you start playing the meat of the MVC.
Right. Ashley Anderson, a freshman guard, will check in, getting her first look for the Lady Middies.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And a great play there.
Fantastic play right there.
Alana Chambers, the ball was intercepted. She tipped it out of the defender's hands and continued on her merry way.
All in step. It looked perfect.
So Springfield International is dipped into this lead a little bit, 48-30. 18-point advantage for the Lady Middies as a timeout is called here. When we look at those first quarter stats, Talbot led the way with 19. Fahey had 2. Mackenzie Murphy had 5. Lamise Al-Assad with 5, going 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. But the big story for me in that first half was Felker's 13 points, 3 of them with 3-pointers. So not only was she doing the work on the glass, she was able to get behind the arc for 3 3-pointers. So that's a huge, huge benefit for this Lady Midi team.
She just has to stay out of foul trouble. And she's back in because they need the scoring. But also, as I look down, I don't know if on that last offensive foul on our side she heard something. She's with the trainer, looking at her left quad.
She's got a she had a rubber glove on, so I wonder if maybe there was a little blood.
She was rubbing something on, I don't know, to loosen up the leg, I think.
Seems to be running okay. And now the Bulldogs applying some pressure, and a great way of beating that is the skip pass. Murphy got the ball back up to Ashley. Left-handed dribble, drawing out the defense, calls a play bounce pass. Nice job on the baseline.
There it is.
Felker Yahtzee. Just as we say it, she knocks down her 4th triple of the game. Good ball movement, good unselfish play by the Lady Middies there as that ball will go off of the Bulldogs. Giovanna Mars had trouble handling it. And we talk a lot about Ashley Talbot coming into this game. She was 112 points away from 1,000. And this game does count towards those numbers. Talbot, no, rebound there. And that's going to be a foul against number 11, Riley Fahey. (51-30), 21-point advantage for Dracut. And interestingly enough, with all the banging that's going on, still just 4 and 3 team fouls respectively for each team.
Great steal. Nice look. Great job on that one. Ashley drives, looks to her right to Murphy, but throws no look to Emma. Felker underneath. Great play. Throws the defense off.
Pull-up jumper from just beyond the elbow. No. Offensive rebound there. Up and in. Chance for the three-point play. If it had gone, it did not. And that's going to be another foul on Felker. That'll be her 3rd for real this time. The last time we thought she had her 3rd, it was a 10-second violation that preceded the foul. So this will be Alicia Mitchell. The junior will miss the 1st. She averages about 14 points a game. She has 4 here this evening. So
doing a good job on her. All right, give Ashley and Felker a little break and keep Felker out of foul trouble. Al-Assad must be all right. She came in, and then Cassidy Sandin comes in for Felker.
0 for 2 there for Mitchell, so the shooting woes continue. Although she's probably close to her rebounds per game. She averaged about 14 boards a game. Probably close to that. Fahey to inbound the ball, the backdoor cut there, and getting tripped up in the lane was Al-Assad. And as you mentioned, she looks like she's okay. Good to see that. Lana Chambers will pick up her first personal. That's 4 team fouls for the Bulldogs, 5 for the Lady Middies. Nice zip pass there. Backdoor cut again. The runner in the lane.
Oh, nice shot.
Al-Assad on the board in the second half here. She's got 7. Springfield International working the ball around the paint. Runner there at the elbow, no, and another rebound. They're going to call it on the floor. And that's going to go against Fahey. Yep, that's her second.
One thing I'm noticing, when you watch the middies on offense in this pairing that's out there, there's 5. And the younger girls are like scared. They get the ball, they're kind of scared on what to do with it. You're out there for a reason. Be confident.
All alone on the other end. It was a 2-on-none and a good finish there by Davis. 25 seconds to go here. Shot clock is off. Now Assad working against Chambers. Uses the left-hand dribble, hands it off to Murphy. Murphy dribble drive, the ball kicks around the outside, back up to Al-Assad. Crossover dribble went off her leg. She's able to keep control of it. The runner in the lane. Couldn't get the bounce, but going up strong. No foul call. Cassidy Sandown.
Wow.
Had an opportunity and went off of a Bulldog. So Dracut, 4 seconds to go. We'll get a last shot at it here. Top of the key, left all alone. Outside, no. Rebound, got to put it up. Left hand, no.
Good effort.
Couple of good looks there by Dracut in the later seconds. Nothing to show for it, but again, you brought up a good point. You're on the floor for a reason, and it's a good chance to get your legs under you, kind of feel the flow of a high school basketball game. And these are the kids that, as the season progresses, you have to believe that their confidence will grow.
Right.
The results will start to show, and then the other side of things, you have to believe that when some of these players that are injured come back, the bench will thin out a little bit. There won't be as many players coming in the rotation.
Well, you look at it a couple times, those younger girls, they're open. It's a good shot. If you miss, you miss. All right, even Steph Curry's of the world, they miss. If it's a good look, take it. If you miss it, you go back, you play D. Hope one of your teammates gets a rebound. Don't look scared. Don't look, unsure of yourself. Get out there and just play. So that last series, those last couple seconds, for a freshman like Cassidy Sandown, it looked good because she was in there fighting on the boards. I mean, the one she did go up with, it looked like she got whacked. But, they called it, whatever. She went in for the next one and missed it. But that's the aggression you need to make a name and to get so you're in part of that rotation, and Coach Witz, Coach Talbot, and the staff have confidence with you. Those are the things you have to do.
8 minutes to go in regulation here. A 23-point Lady Midi advantage. Bulldogs will inbound. It comes into Witherspoon. She'll work against Murphy. Crossover back towards the baseline. Another crossover. They get it to the elbow, but sticking her hand in was Felker, and she'll come back the other way with the left. Go up. Was bothered there by Hodge. Couldn't get it to go. Good quick hands by Al-Assad. And good unselfish play finding Talbot in the corner. Couldn't get it to go, but a good look there by Murphy. And the ball going to go off of Hodges. I don't know if it was a leg or her handle, but the Lady Middies will get possession. Winner of this one goes on to face the South High Community School. The Colonels are out of Worcester.
There's a good take by Mac Murphy there.
She was hacked in the act. She'll head to the line for a pair. That's Witherspoon's third personal.
That was once again great job by a member of the Lady Middies, seeing the opening and crashing the boards. Now you got to make it hurt from the line.
Airmail's the first one, second one on the way.
Airmail's is like 2 feet short.
Got the rim on the second one, so 0 for 2 there for
Progress.
Murph. There you go. All or nothing.
Yep.
Good
Ooh,
save
nice
behind
save.
the head. And another rebound there for Alicia Mitchell.
And I think he's calling Falco with a push from the back.
It is, in fact, Felker. That's her fourth personal. Mitchell hits the first. Felker will come out. Casa will head in.
Be about a 1.5 minute break, and then Amaya will probably follow out.
Amaya's got 4 as well, so rattles the second one in. 2 out of 2 for Mitchell. He's got 6 points on the evening. Al-Assad, nice bounce pass into the paint there, and finishing strong was Talbot.
That's a great work between the two guards.
Davis working baseline, throws one up, no. Falling back, air ball.
With a little shuffling feet.
The NBA game finding its way here to the court of Dracut.
Next thing you know, they'll be doing the Harden step back.
Looks like a Davis limping a little bit as she heads to the bench for the Bulldogs. Sarah Pierce will check in. Hope she's okay. Kenzie Murphy inbounds the ball, and a nice pass there, but defended well in the paint. Another block shot by Mitchell. Hodge will set things up, gets it to Mitchell. She'll drive with a right hand, no. Good battle for the rebound, gets hit wide. Witherspoon will skip past it. Another rebound there, wow, by Mitchell.
She works hard underneath there. She gets good position, she moves her feet well. Got to get a body on her.
I don't have the official stats rebound-wise, but I think she's probably made her quota.
No, without a doubt.
Nice runner in the lane by Kumas. 59-36, and that ball goes to the scorer's table.
Another unforced.
Ava Pittman will check in and will give Mackenzie Murphy a break. 5:41 to go here in this one. Al-Assad needs some help. Able to find Kumas, goes up, no. And possession will stay with Lady Middies. Lexa Davis will check back in, so she seems to be okay. Take the place of Jayla Witherspoon. The shot clock is reset here. Talbot.
Oh, nice hands.
Good steal there.
Oh.
Reaching in was Al-Assad. Goes up strong, followed by Talbot, but it came prior to that. Going to be a 2-shot foul. And it's going to go against Davis, I believe. And that's her second personal.
Is it bad? I like it better. She misses the shot and goes to the line because she's a better free throw shooter than she is doing it on the floor. Is that bad to say? Sorry, Woodsy.
Well, you certainly are welcome to your opinion.
I'm a truth teller.
Undefeated up here. So after some discussion about who made the naughty list and who made the nice list, Al-Assad will head to the line for a pair. Can't get the first one to go.
Maybe I jinxed her.
3 dribbles.
Yep,
Front
but I did.
Iron, no. All right. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. Richardson, she's not shy.
Nope.
Fired that one from way beyond the arc and back the other way. 3-on-1 opportunity and couldn't finish. Talbot couldn't finish. He'll get the rebound and she'll bring it back out. Talbot.
Bulldog coach Reed's over there screaming for a travel on the Pittman drive to the hoop.
Talbot showing great patience and looking to try to get Springfield to extend the defense. They won't. And a lot of dribbling here as going up strong was Al-Qassad. Good finish by Amaya.
This is where these younger girls have a chance, or other secondary shooters. If you watch, they got 4 girls flying at Ashley. So these other girls step up. You know, if these 4 girls fly at her, Amaya, get down low, set up. Or these other girls, is your chance to show what you have.
Runner in the lane is up, no good. Another rebound there for Mitchell. And prior to that, Alexa Davis had her 4th three-pointer of the game. Oh, leather souffle there.
Is that her third? I think that's her, either her 3rd or 4th on big blocks like that coming through.
And that is a huge defensive play there for Amaya and the Lady Middies. Crossover dribble in the paint.
Great look.
Rewards her at the other end with a pretty dish.
So all you got to do, have your hands up, eyes open. They're all going to fall to her if she drives. Just be there for the pass and easy bunnies.
Have to believe that a lot of attention will be paid to Ashley on those double teams as she penetrates. And another steal there. Got to be careful here on the breakaway. And I think they're going to call a foul, I believe. Yep. Yes, they are. That's going to go against Anaya Richardson. That's her 3rd personal. So Talbot will head to the line for a pair.
Well, you know they'll be the MVC. She's played for 4 years. This is her 4th varsity year. They know her. They have film. They'll watch their films.
There'll be no surprises, right? Yeah.
And this is where the other players have to step up. They'll know Brody. They'll know, Felka had time last year, but her game has improved. And this is where the other ones, there's not much film on. Got to step up. Don't just be happy to be along for the ride. Be part of the ride.
Talbot will check out and Murph will check back in. Senior captain for senior captain. Just over 3 minutes to go in this one. A 65-39 Lady Midi runaway here. But Coach Reed likes what he's seen in his team, and certainly they'll make another run at this Division V tournament. He has all of his players back from a Final Four team a year ago that lost by 2 in the semifinal. That foul is going to go against Al-Assad. That's her 3rd personal. And a good learning experience for them as well, coming here to Dracut and playing against a team that is seasoned, a veteran-led squad.
Something that's good like this, it is obviously vacation, so you don't have the school, but as you and I, last time we were together doing a game here, they had to come from Chicopee on a weeknight.
Right.
Hey, get used to those long bus rides coming from Western Mass. If you're coming to a higher seed, you get used to that as well.
Boy, that's a great point. I had to make that ride to Oliver Ames. I was wondering what country I was in. New Hampshire.
Nice shot.
Nice. Raining from the outside. Kumis knocks down the 3-pointer. But yeah, you're making those trips. And I love the way Massachusetts does it. Seeing teams that you don't see all year.
Right.
Oh, pretty move there. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound up and in. So Mitchell, she has 8 points here in the 4th quarter.
They're playing hard. They're not giving up, even though they're down 20 plus.
68-43, 2:15 to go here. We'll see you next on Thursday. We'll get our first peek at the Colonels of South High Community School. Nice shot, feeling it there. Couldn't get it to go as Kumas, but you had a good look. Good hustle play by number 31, Alcazar. Couldn't keep it in bounds.
But the shot Kumas hit a little while ago, this is her first year as a starter. She didn't get much time last year due to injuries. Get her confidence up. Maybe she can come up and chip in 8 to 10 points a game for you.
Nice floater in the lane there by Mars, and she's on the board. Timeout will be called here. I'm sure Coach Witz won't want me to say this, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. Hey, if they're open and they're good shots, take them. Now,
that in no way, shape, or form is me giving permission or the green light to anybody. I just want to make that clear. But if you want to blame somebody, blame Steve Cody, the highlight guy.
All I say is if the girls watch this, Witsy, have them make sure they do it with the sound down so they don't hear us telling them to take all these shots.
That's the beautiful part, is you can always turn down the volume and watch the wonderful live stream. I want to say hello to our thousands of fans around the area watching us today on the Highlight Guy.
Thousands? I thought it was millions and millions.
Yes. Well, it's early.
Oh, okay.
We got to get the word out there.
And it's vacation.
Yeah, it's vacation. People are out
Good
and about.
point.
Yeah. But if you are looking to have your games filmed or live streamed, or you're just looking to create a highlight video for college, you can go to thehighlightguy.com. For all details, email Steve at thehighlightguy.com. That's Steve at thehighlightguy.com. Pleasure to be calling the action for you here.
All right, he went to the bench again. Brought in Fahey, Cook, and Graham.
Al-Assad going to get picked up by Richardson just over half court. She'll put the brakes on. Little crossover dribble, penetrate. Kicked out, working it around the perimeter nicely now. Good ball movement by the Lady Middies. Springfield content to just kind of pack it in there. It's a man-to-man defense, but they are packing it in to allow no second chance opportunities, and a challenge shot there. Al-Assad picks it up, goes up, no. Rebound goes to Mitchell. She has her pocket pick by Al-Assad. And that's a common thing we'll hear a lot,
yes,
as you're having your pocket pick by Al-Assad.
Tenacious, tenacious defender.
Working the point now.
But even that last shot, right? Blocked up for Graham. Learning experience. You don't have time to get it. Look at the seams. Get the ball. Be ready to shoot in your hands and let it go.
Travel call there on the baseline. We'll have another sub come in for Bedford. Or rather, I keep saying Bedford because they're the Bulldogs, and we have the Bedford Bulldogs in New Hampshire. My apologies to Springfield International. They are also Bedford. So
I thought you were just talking trash to the Bedford team that pulled out of this tournament.
I didn't say that.
I did.
There it is.
If they need me, come find me. Big Sexy Marino 13 at Comcast.net. Come and get me. I'll field all your complaints.
Why do I have the feeling get in line is probably 5 seconds to go in this one, and that is going to do it for the campus of Dracut High School. And Dracut will find themselves in the championship game against the aforementioned South Community High School Colonels out of Worcester. The final here in this one, the Dracut Lady Middies 68, the Springfield International Charter School 47. I believe, because they turned off the scoreboard just before I could see it.
Save that energy.
That's it. Both teams doing a handshake at half court, showing good sportsmanship on both sides. Dracut waving to their hometown fans who came out here today to support them. And this place will be rocking and rolling once the regular season, once that MVC schedule kicks in. And this Lady Middy team trying to repeat as champions.
Well, a long way to go.
A long way to go, yeah.
And a lot of work to put in.
No doubt about that. Your final thoughts on this, Marino, as we close the book on this game?
It was, 20 points could have been more. When they had to, plays were made, whether it was Ashley. We all know what Ashley's going to do. That's a foregone conclusion with any game. Like you said, what did Felka finish with? I mean, she shot the ball well.
She had 20.
All right.
Yeah, she had 20 on the night, only to be outdone by Talbot's 25.
So, I mean, there's a good secondary scorer right there. She's that type that if she gets those first couple threes to go down, that just seems to, like a lot of shooters, the first couple go down, and then that basket's an ocean. So that was good. They gotta work on the unforced errors and keeping the bigs out of trouble, foul trouble.
Yeah, trying to establish that underneath presence seems like it's going to be a lofty goal of this Dracut team as they will get into the meat and potatoes of things a little bit down the road. But they will play for the tournament championship on Thursday, and they will have a chance to defend their title, so they have to be happy about that.
Always a good thing.
Yeah, no doubt about that. If we look at the final statistics here, as we mentioned for Dracut, Karine Kumas had 5. Talbot led all scorers with 25. Fahey had a bucket. Mackenzie Murphy with 5. Lamise Al-Assad with 7. Amaya with 4. And Emma Felker with 20 big points, including 4 3-pointers and some great work on the glass. On the other side of things, for the Bulldogs, Ileana Hodge had 3 total points. Giovanna Mars had 4. Jada Polk had a bucket. Sarah Pierce had a bucket. Alana Chambers had 2. Alicia Mitchell had a boatload of rebounds with 12 points to go with them. Jayla Witherspoon with a bucket. Alexa Davis, 14 points to lead Springfield, and rounding out the scoring was Anaya Richardson with a point. Well, speaking of being in mid-season form, we are not. It is just our first game together here this year, but we're looking forward to calling many more Lady Midi games for you here, especially on the highlight guy. And it was great to make the trip back to Dracut. Last time we were here, we saw this Lady Midi team playing against Chicopee with an opportunity to head to the Elite Eight, and it was an awesome season. But we turned the page on that, and we are here in 2022-23 looking for great things from this Lady Midi team. Well, for Marino and the highlight guy, Steve Cody on the moving pictures, this is Jason Roby signing off and reminding you that it's not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy holidays, and we will see you soon.